Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Megan Andrew and I'm so excited to be here with you on Concord and 9th's release day. There are several amazing new products in the Concord and 9th shop, but I am most excited about the new piercing dies. The ones I'm showing you here are the Halo piercing die, Triangle piercing die, and Radiant piercing die, and these make up the piercing die bundle. This beautiful bundle allows you to create card panels that have stunning metallic details. Just stitch in the holes that these dies pierce for you with a regular embroidery thread or a metallic thread that Concord and 9th has in their shop. And they have 4 different options, each of which comes with a perfectly sized needle for those holes. Now, you can add any kind of die that you want over top of your stitched panels to create a simple and elegant card. The new Simply Put dies have been specifically made for these piercing die sets, and I will show you these in just a little bit. So all of the piercing dies leave a really tiny dot that you can poke through with your needle while you stitch. And you also get these line impressions so you can see where your stitches are going to run. So it makes it really simple for you to figure out the pattern. Let me just show you these already stitched. So this is Radiant. Look how gorgeous that is. And you can really see the metallic quality, how sparkly and shiny this new thread from Concord and 9th is. And on each of these, I have used 2 skeins of thread. So I've doubled up my thread to give it more of an impact. So that's Radiant. Here is Triangle. I love that geometric. So pretty. And this is Halo. I just think that that is so gorgeous. So let's match each of these panels up with a sentiment from the Simply Put dies to finish off our card. One of my favorite combinations is Peacock and Honeycomb. So I'm going to use the Congrats die from the Simply Put dies to die cut out of Honeycomb. And notice here that I am using both the outside piece and the inside piece. So that will cut the outside and the Congrats out of the middle. Next, I'm just going to use the outside with a piece of Peacock to get that backer. I just trimmed down my Halo card panel by 1/8 of an inch on all sides. And now I'm going to adhere that to my folded A2 size card base. I like to see that small amount of white around the edges. Then I'm going to adhere the Congrats sentiment onto my Peacock backing, and you can do it straight on or you can do it at with a little bit of an offset. It's up to you. So I'm going to do it straight on for this one. Then I will adhere this with some foam adhesive at an angle. How fun is that? And I love that beautiful shine. For the triangle stitched background, I'm combining Midnight and Eucalyptus with the Happy Birthday sentiment. So first I cut these out in Eucalyptus. And don't forget all of your ribbon ends for your banners. Then I'm going to take out the center portions and cut the rest out of Midnight. I'm going to adhere these on with a slight offset. Now on this sentiment, I opted to put the centers in the letters. It's just according to how you feel, if you want a more modern kind of look or you want it to be a little bit more traditional by putting in the centers of those alphas. So I'm just adhering this with dimensional foam adhesive. And there we go. Really cool, kind of masculine happy birthday card with that triangle stitched background. For my final panel, the radiant panel, which I just love, I'm combining Plumberry and Grapefruit for the sentiment. So I'm just going to cut another piece of this Plumberry to back the sentiment. Then I'll adhere this right to the center, making sure that I line it up with those center stitched lines that are straight. And on this one, I did opt to put the center in that O. The other fun elements that are included in this die set are sparkles, stars, and hearts that you can add to your card front. I die cut mine out of gold and silver cardstock to add even more sparkle to my cards. In addition to the piercing dies bundle that I've shown you today, there are several piercing die sets that you can also pick up. So the rectangle frame piercing dies is a really fun one that you can add stitch details in a rectangle. There's also a Wild Meadow turnabout bundle that includes a stitched circle and stitched branches. You can also find a birthday themed Let It Shine bundle as well. I'm super excited about all of the shiny possibilities with the new piercing dies from Concord and 9th, and I hope you'll check them out in my video description below by clicking the More button. Thanks so much for watching, and happy creating, friends.